Hi and welcome to another video of my channel. Today I want to show you a kind of different video from the videos I have made before. This video is going to be completely improvised. I have not made any script. I am just going to describe you what I'm seeing and what I remember. And as you can see, I'm just leaving home. Right there is the street in which my house is located. It is not in a very good condition, but well, that is what I have. As far as I remember, this street was built in the 90s, in the early 90s, but right now is in a very bad condition. I think it must have a rebuild. But then suddenly I'm in a nice and smooth street that actually is one of the streets that is located in my neighborhood. And well, the purpose also of this video it is to show you the kind of journey a person of my municipality has when he or she wants to go to Mexico City. And well, also some of you know that I live in Mexico City, but that is not a complete truth. I live in the metropolitan area of Mexico City. My municipality is located in the conurbate belt. So Mexico City is a kind of different department, and well, I am going there. Also, I want to mention that my driving style can be considered for those newies kind of aggressive, but but also on the other hand, some people that are more advanced urban cyclists can also say that I'm kind of nerdy, because as much as I can, I try to respect the transit rules, the rules of transit that exist in Mexico City and also in the surroundings in this metropolitan area. As for example, right now I'm going to do a kind of maneuver that probably is not good for a nerdy cyclist, but well, I needed to do that because there were some cars that were stopping me, that were how to say it, well, they were obstacles. Well, okay, right now I am in one of the most important avenues of my district or my municipality. As you can see, it is well, not in very good condition. Also again, I'm watching down because I want to show you that I'm riding a bike. All the speed is propelled or is created by my legs. And well, also I watch so oft to my left because I am watching what if there are some cars or motorcycles. And okay, as I was just mentioning to you, I am kind of nerdy. Right now I am waiting to the public transportation system to do their maneuvers. And well, actually it will be a good idea to tell you about the dynamics of public transportation system. And well, the thing is that the drivers, at least in this area, I don't know how it is the situation right now in Mexico City, but at least in this area, the drivers of buses and vans, like the one that was very close to me from my left, they do not have a salary. They get their money by the passengers. The public transportation system sadly is driven by the forces of demand and offer. So when a possible passenger appears from nowhere and raises their beautiful hand, with only that sign, the car driver or the driver from the public transportation system sees a customer and therefore money. That in some way solves the problem of public transportation in this area. However, it creates another one, because when another one's not only one, it creates more, because when the driver is getting their customers, he or she makes maneuvers that are kind of difficult to guess. For me, as a cyclist, are difficult to guess because I am in a kind of average speed, and therefore to see that someone appears, a car driver appears from nowhere, and for example, right now we are going to watch one. That guy from the van is going to get a passenger, and what he or she did, well, he just stopped his van in front of a cyclist, and I needed, for example, to go to my left. Right now, again, we see all these vans from the public transportation system that actually, if you see the people that are inside, they are not kind of comfortable in there. Actually, those vans, again, right now you are watching me as a punk doing what I like, and also you have just witnessed another cyclist, and I'm going to speak about him in some minutes. I was just speaking to you about the public transportation system and the people that are in there. Actually, those vans are not designed for cars. Actually, those vans are for packaging. But the thing is that here in this area, and perhaps in many areas of Mexico, they have been adapted to use to be a part of the public transportation system. As you can see, for example, right now they are doing their maneuvers, and I just try to get into my left because I need to pass. And also there were some strainers behind me that also made impossible to pass by my right. Okay, just enough about the public transportation system. Right now I am just watching a gas station. Also, I want to mention to you about the gas station. I think those areas are kind of critical areas for cyclists, because sometimes you can see that a car appears from nowhere in order to get into the station or to get out of the station, and you need to be very aware of what is happening. I don't recommend to use headphones while you are riding a bike here in this area. You really need to be very aware and conscious of what is happening. Therefore, I don't recommend, again, to use headphones. Okay, also right now I am kind of traveling in a nice and constant speed. Perhaps right now At that moment, I was 30 kilometers per hour, or 35 at the maximum. Actually, here in cities, in urban areas, it is not possible to go at higher speeds, like 40 or 50 kilometers per hour, because there are lights, there are another users of the road, like these cars and public transportation system. Therefore, it is almost impossible to reach those high speeds. And well, okay, right now we are going to catch this guy that passed us. This guy without helmet, without hands in his handlebar, and that is another side of the coin. I was just speaking to you about the drivers of public transportation system, but also we as a cyclist are responsible of the things that happen to us. For example, that guy without, well, let's say he does not have money for buying a helmet or lights, but at least have the fucking hands into your handlebar. For me, it is a huge response. It's irresponsible to do that thing. But there are always, of course, there are situations in which you can do that kind of thing, like when you are dressing up, when you are in a well, okay, when you are dressing up or something like that, in which you need your both hands. But or when you are I don't know, winning a stage in a competition in which and you want to show to everybody that you are a winner. But until that situations happened, it is not necessary to be handless, to ride handless. It is always important to have both hands in the handlebar. Now, as you can see, I am riding a kind of a high speed, and I'm passing the cars in the using the central lines. Now I decided to go into my right, and I'm passing again more autos, more well, okay, let's continue with my journey and document this madness. And well, you can see how it is the interaction with these guys of the public transportation system, and how I need to be aware of what is happening. Right now we see another cyclist, again without helmet or lights or gloves or whatever. And then here, what I did, well, I just did something that probably is not acceptable in Europe or in America, but it was something I needed to do in order to pass. That's how it is. As you can see, I am trying, at least trying, to be a nerdy cyclist. Well, for example, that silver car passed very close to me, and well, I need to have steel nerves in order to survive those kind of situations. Again, we see another guy getting into the line. Another gas station. It's amazing how many gas stations we have here. I don't know if you're if in your country you have this kind of constant gas stations almost in any corner. And well, okay, let's continue. Let's continue. I am again watching because there was another guy from the public transportation system passing